Story 1. In just a couple days it will be officially the day my world turned upside down. We have been together 5.5 years, married since this February. Apparently she and a coworker started talking, probably venting about the flaws in each of their marriages. Eventually she thought it appropriate to tell him she loved him. And he reciprocated that. Conveniently his wife caught him texting her a day or two before she confessed the affair to me. I'm still pretty certain that she only came clean because they were caught, as a form of damage control. The story goes, that they simply just talked, and texted, and the most physical they got was hugs and holding hands while sitting. As much as I want to believe that is all, I can't trust what she's saying. I've tried to figure out what exactly transpired by reaching out to the guy's wife to see what she knew and see if the stories matched, but she refuses to respond to me. We talked it out. Apparently she felt neglected because I'm constantly busy. I work a job during the week, 5 o'clock to 1 o'clock, then I also run a small businesses that does party rentals, so we are most busy on the weekends. It doesn't help that Monday through Friday she doesn't get home from work till about 6 p.m. But because of my neglect she unintentionally filled the void I left with him. When I asked why she didn't make it known that she was feeling this neglected, she claims she didn't want to upset me. Which is hella ironic given that I have been beyond upset for the last month. Fast forward to the present, I asked her last night if she was ready to recommit to fixing our relationship and she said she doesn't know yet. She needs more time to soul search for the answers. At this point I am at wit's end. I've been drinking a lot, started taking an antidepressant last week, started seeing a therapist, started having anxiety attacks. I barely know who I am anymore. Normally I'm pretty happy-go-lucky, but I've been going through so much intense emotion since this started. Fierce anger. Self-destructive depression. Crushing anxiety. Crazy insecurity. I can barely keep my emotions under control. Sometimes I just want to break shut or afflict people. I'll snap at people unintentionally. I'll just randomly think of ways I could disappear and be done with this. I'm starting to come to the conclusion that she is done with this relationship. It tears me apart. Hell, it is tearing me apart. I thought she was the one I'd get old with. The one I'd start a family with. The one I'd travel the world with. The one I would give the world to on a silver platter. If she can't decide, I might have to decide for her. The one good thing is that all of my assets are in my name, cars, the businesses, savings. I'm the only one with any sort of financial sense. I'm just tired of waiting. Tired of feeling like crap. Tired of hurting. Tired of feeling lifeless inside. I told her before, I will only get married once. I think I'll hold true to that. I cannot endure going through this again. I'd never wish this on my worst enemy. I didn't realize how long this was, so if you get this far, thank you for your time. This subreddit has really helped me maintain some sort of sanity, knowing others are going through the same trials and tribulations. Soul searching equals affair fog. Cheating can devastate your mental health. Please go to counseling. Soul searching. This is exactly what my STBX said as she was gearing up to make her emotional affair a physical affair. Affair fog. And this is the reason why. Same. We were discussing divorce before I even knew my ex-wife was having an affair with an indirect boss from a place she used to work at. Some things she said were, I feel like there's something out there waiting for me. I need to find myself. I need to see if I can live on my own for a while. It all clicked soon after as I discovered the affair. Thankful I filed for divorce instead of doing a trial separation. I had a gut feeling for several years something was off. Sorry, it happens to you. I don't understand why they can't just leave. Incompatibility and neglecting BS. And I just got on some meds. Although unfortunately the sessions are kinda spaced out. Apparently everyone is losing their minds right now. LOL. Do you have kids, bro? Fortunately not. Ironically, I was actually kind of hoping for one the month before this all blew up. Give her an ultimatum and she still want this marriage, or else you can both have your separate ways. Reconciliation is for both parties, not one-sided. She's living the fantasy because both her and AP is not paying debts and bills. I'm planning on it tonight. I can't stand this anymore. This situation is going to end one way or another. Good luck and God bless. Thank you. You should cut this girl out of your life, bro. If you can't trust them, they aren't worth loving and aren't worth ruining your mental health over. I'm starting to realize that now. It was hard at first because she was the bedrock I built my life around the last 6 years, and now it's gone. Undecided after exposure means they are looking for a possible monkey branch and want you to wait around if they can't escape to their absolutely perfect lover's arms. P.S. He isn't perfect and she'll cheat on him too when the chance comes. Stop looking at her for the person you thought she was. That person doesn't exist, just the one you see before you. If you can't see anything worth keeping in who she is showing you, you can expect exactly the person you're getting for the foreseeable future. Read up on the 180 and start it hard. Do they still work together? They work for the same company, although separate floors and departments. So I wouldn't be surprised if they were still in contact. So she's making absolutely no effort to make your marriage work. And she's unsure, because she wants to know if he will decide to keep his marriage or if he will divorce his wife and go with your wife, and then she will be sure of what she wants. She's making very clear that you are not a priority to her. You are really doing the best decision to divorce and move on. You deserves better, and I'm glad that you noticed this, even being hurt by her terrible behavior. Yeah, they have been physical and they currently are. You need to get a full panel STD test and start the lawyer consults to see where you stand. I'm so sorry you're going through this. The pain and depths of despair from betrayal trauma is unlike anything else. I'm glad you have a therapist. This sub and chumplady.com also helped me a lot and validated my experience. Please make sure you are seeking additional help for the self-destructive and fierce feelings you expressed. Love should not be confusing, especially in regards to a spouse. Love is a choice and demonstrated through a series of actions. Confusion is manipulation, and that is a deliberate choice. I agree your wife is deep in the affair fog and waiting for AP to make his decision. You cannot control others, but you can control yourself. Meet with an attorney to figure out your rights and to protect yourself. You can always change your mind and cancel a pending divorce. Hey man, I'm sorry this is happening to you, and I can absolutely relate. My ex, now 9 weeks divorced and 10 months since D-Day, said she felt she was living with a roommate because I too was busy with the business my brother and I have been growing. I gave her the ultimatum, our family. I took her kid as mine though she wouldn't let me adopt him and only offered after everything transpired, or him and it was I don't know for several months. I had to make the call, and though I'm stating inside with anguish, rage, pure sorrow, I am working through it. You can too, and you will make it. You have many things going for you, stick to those things, they will carry you. Therapy will help you process, and I can't tell you how much breaking things helps. Rage rooms are great. The pain is completely engulfing, but you gotta keep fighting for yourself. You didn't deserve this or make this happen. She chose and she is still choosing anything other than you with her I don't know. I am also of the opinion that I will never marry again, but because I don't think I could ever love a person so completely, let alone trust a person the way I trusted her. You're going to rise above this. Be strong, man. My best wishes are with you. I know how much you hurt, but please don't do the pick-me dance. Telling you that she needs to think about what she wants to is her way of telling you that your marriage to her is over. Best advice is to shut this thing down now. She's the one who cheated, therefore you're the one who should be making the decisions as to whether or not there will be an attempt at reconciliation. Instead of her taking reconciliation off the table, you're the one who should do it and not look back. Sorry fella, but your wife is not in this marriage and you are now second fiddle to the other guy. As others have said, set your terms, and if she vacillates, pull the plug. There are no shades of gray at this point. She has to be made to face a stark choice. Don't let her dictate the next steps, take control. I know it's difficult because you want to believe she is the person you fell in love with, but she is not that person anymore. It's sickening to see her betray the marriage after such a short time, but it tells you all you need to know. Good luck, my friend, and try to focus on yourself. Judging from what you wrote here, she doesn't really care for you. She does not feel bad for what she did. No remorse at all. Never ever consider reconciliation because it will never ever work in your case. You gotta hire a therapist for your mental health. And since she is the cause of it, you have to get rid of her. Be grateful there aren't any kids yet. You need to take control of the situation. So do yourself a favor and stop wasting time. Get out now, move on and find someone better. Worldwide comments of the day. Never enter a relationship with someone you know has cheated in a previous relationship. No matter the circumstances. Never ever take back someone who outwardly and openly disrespects and acts disloyal to you. Depending on the circumstances, it's not your fault if someone is toxic to you, however it is your fault if you decide to keep them in your life. Red flag. She cheated on her previous ex that was going to medical school. That should have deterred you away. Her past is important and you just didn't bother to vet her. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more interesting and relatable Reddit videos.